It's a beautiful day here in Santa Barbara, California. Anthony Hardy, the captain here, bringing you this Beta League Divisional Series action. We got Game 2 here in the Still tournament. We have the Garden State Queens taking on the Santa Barbara Riveters. Garden State leads the series 1-0. Let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Queens. There's the same lineup as last time, and let's get into it right here. Mickie James is going to be kicking things off, followed by Allison Kay. Marty Bell and Melina will be the DH once again, followed by Cassie Lee, Delmy Exo, Jason McKay, Amber Nova, and Mandy Leon. They're going to be squaring off against Satin Doll Presley. Let's go to the field. Instead, Mickie James as we're getting ready to go underway. In the air, pop-up. Under is Dixie Lee. And Mickie James is retired. One pitch, one gone. Let's see what Allison Kay does. And she juts a foul over to the right side. Swing and a miss, strike two. Try to fool her, but goes in the dirt. Lays off. Swing and a miss, strike three. Let's see what Marty Bell does. The other half of the Hacks. Ball one. Juts it foul over to the right side. Strike two. And in the air, off the wall. Almost out of there. Marty Bell's aboard nonetheless. Let's see what Melina does. Melina, the DH, strikes. And she juts it over, foul. Oh, one is strike three, but it's ball one. Uppercuts it over. Dixie Lee under it, and the side's retired. Queens strand one. Queens nothing. Riveters up to bat. Let's take a look at the starting lineup for the hosting Santa Barbara Riveters, and they're using the same lineup as last time. Roz is going to be kicking things off, followed by the DH Olivia, followed by Felicity, Ella, Kat, Moxie, Giselle, Dixie, and Willow. They're going to be squaring off against Solo Darling. Roz is going to be kicking things off. Way outside. One and one now, just along the outside corner. In the air, deep drive, out of here! Home run. Solo shot from Roz, and the Riveters draw first blood. See what Olivia does. You can get your baking streams on the Satin Dollz social media pages. On the ground, Soul Darling has it. Back over to Amber Nova for out number one. To see what Felicity does. We're the newly established Demo Iowa division, the 6th division overall. Pinup Army's taking over the world. What will Lola come up next? Tons of tricks up her sleeve. The 1-2. Got her looking. Ella's up next. Ella during COVID has entertained audiences all over the world with her ukulele playing. And juts a foul over to the right side. In the air. Base hit. She's thinking two out of the bat, and she will go there. Let's see what Kat does. Kat, one of the tap dancers. She has the agility. Tap dancers have the agility to steal bases and chase after balls over in the outfield. The 1-2. On the ground, foul. 2-2. The 2-2. Got her swinging. Solo shot from Roz kicked things off. It's 1-0 in favor of the Riveters. Let's see what Cassie Lee does. Pop up over to Dixie Lee. One pitch, one gone. Yummy Exo's up next. Almost hit her. Ball 1. Ball 2 now. Swings the ball in the dirt. Strike 1. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Got her swinging. See what Jesse McKay does. In the air. Center. Willow. Out of here. Gone. 1, 2, 3 go the Queens. They trail it 1-0. Moxie's up next. Strike 1. Tails back inside. In the air. Base hit. Moxie's thinking 2 out of the bat. And will she get there? She will. See what Giselle does. You gotta keep an eye on the tap dancers. They have the ability to steal bases with their agility. Ball 1 now. Has a look at Moxie. Now the pitch. Strike 2 called. Just along the outside corner. And she dusts it over to the right side. Fair ball. And Moxie's going to score. Score's tied. The score is 2-0 in favor of the Riveters. Riveters are on the roll here. Can they keep it up? Let's see what Dixie Lee does. Swing and a miss. What's she swinging at? Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Bottom of the second. 2-0 in favor of the Riveters. No one gone. On the ground. This could be a double play. It will be. Close play at first, but it's a double play nonetheless. Strike 1 called. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. The 0-2. Got her looking. One more for the Riveters. They lead it 2-0. Up next is Amber Nova. In the air. And it just gets past the outfielders. And it's going to be a double for Amber Nova. Leadoff double. Let's see what Mandy Leon does. Woman of honor. Ball 2. Ball 3. Here's count. And she lost her. First and second with no one gone, and in steps Mickey James. Just along the inside corner, strike 1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Well, almost got her. It's 1-2. Got her swinging. First going to work here. In steps Allison Kay. In the air, left side. Under it is Moxie for out number 2. So 2 gone with 2 on, 2 gone. In steps Marty Bell. On the ground, they're going to throw over to second for out number 3. Queens leave 2. They trail it 2-0. In steps Raj. She kicked things off with a homer. Swing and a miss, strike 1. In the air. Under is Cassie Lee. And Roz is retired. Olivia's up next. The baking extraordinaire. In the air over to right. And there is Demi Exo for out number 2. Felicity's up next. Swing and a miss, strike 1. In the air, over to Demi Exo for out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Rosies. They still lead it 2-0. Up next is Molina. Strike 1. Top of the 4th, 2-0 in favor of the Riveters. Pop up, Dixie Lee under it, and Molina's retired. Let's see what Cassie Lee does. In the air to right, and Kat can't get it. Thinking 2 out of the bag. Can she think 3? She's going to think 2. Ball comes back in quickly, so it's a double. 1 out double. Let's see what Delmi Exo does. Oh, almost hit her. 1-1 now. Uppercut. Under it is Moxie for out number 2. Let's see what Jessie McKay does. On the ground. And the side is retired. Queen Strand 1. They trail it 2-0. To the bottom of bin number 4 we go. Already they're calling for the bullpen. In steps in Savannah Evans. Strike 1 just along the outside corner. Strike 2. Already they're using the bullpen early. Strike 3. But still they're working out in the favor. Every little bit helps. In steps Cat. And swings and a miss. Strike 1. Ball 1. Strike 2 called. Swing and a miss. And she got her. Next in steps Moxie. Double last time up. And way outside. Ball 1. On the ground. Marty Bell over to Amber Nova for out number 3. 1, 2, 3, go the Riveters. Amber Nova steps in. Strike 1. Impressive going to work. Grounded, foul. The 0-2. Ball in the dirt. Got her swinging. Let's see what Mandy Leon does. She walked last time up. Ball 1. Ball in the dirt. In the air to left. Base hit. Thinking 2 out of the bat. Why not? Let's see what Mickey James does. Struck out last time up. Strike 1. Let's look at Mandy Leon. Now the pitch. Just on the borderline. Is strike 2 nonetheless. 1-2 now. That one's a ball. In the air to right, left center. Base hit. And Mandy Leon is scoring. The second is Mickey James. It's now 2-1 in favor of the Riveters. Queens are on the board over here. And now Sakay's the potential go-ahead run. Strike 2. That's it. Out at that, and she's tagging up, and Mickey James is already at third. It's a productive out over here, but productive fly out, and Dixie Lee has it for out number 3. Queens are on the board now. It's now 2-1 in favor of the Riveters. Let's see what Giselle does as she squares off against Savannah Evans. On the ground, foul. Ground, strike 2, swing and a miss. On the ground, foul still. On the ground, Amber Noah has it. To the bag for out number 1. 3 unassisted. Let's see what Dixie Lee does. She ran into a double play last time up. In the air to right. Under his Delmi Axel for out number 2. Willow's up next. She struck out last time. On the ground. Fair ball. And will she think 2? She will think 2. And the ball comes in. Ball throw not in time. She's in there with a double. Roz is up next. 2 for 1 and 1 for 2 in the last time up on the ground. And throw is in time for out number 3. Not first. Riveters strand 1. They still lead it 2-1. To the top of inning number 6 we go. Right back over to Presley. Presley to Felicity for out number 1. Cassie Lee's up next. Strike 1, just along the outside corner. On the ground, foul. Got her looking. That took her by surprise. She didn't like that call. I don't blame her. Let's see what Delmy Exo does. In the air to center. Under it is Moxie for Willow for out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Queens. They trail it 2-1. To the bottom of inning number 6 we go. As Felicity takes the place. Strike 1. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. And in the air. Base hit. Over at center. Felicity's up next. In the air. Over to the left side. Out. Ella's up next. Ball 1 now. In the air to left. And Ella's retired. Back over to first goes Olivia. Let's see what Kat does. Strikeout victim her first 2 trips. Swing back. Well, bobbles it. And everybody is safe. It's first and second with 2 gone. And then steps Moxie. In the air. And under it is Cassie Lee for out number 3. It's now 2-1. Still 2-1 in favor of the Riveters. Let's see what the Queens do as Jessie McKay is in there as we go to the top of inning number 7, and she kicks things off with a base hit, and she's thinking 2 out of the gate, and ball comes back in. It's a leadoff double. Amber Nova's up next, and Lady Frost is going to be taking her place. On the ground, foul. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Strike 3 called. Pinch hitter's up. Pinch hitter's retired. Mandy Leon's up next. Ball 1. In the air. Under it is Willow. Out number 2. Mickey James is up next. On the ground, foul. In the air to right. Base hit. Runner's going to score. And Mickey James is going to be at second. The score's now 2-2. It's a Chuck Woollergrain, 2-2. Allison Kay's up next. Ball 1 on the inside. Oh. Talk about the pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's one of them right there. Comes the ball. Ball 3 now. And it's a walk. First and second, 2 gone. In steps Marty Bell. And she juts a foul over to the right side. In the air. Out number 3. None shall pass over here except 1. Time to get up and stretch. It's a Chuck Woollergrain, 2-2. Coming up next is Giselle. She squares off against Savannah Evans. Ball 1 now. In the air to right. Base hit. And the ball comes in, and it's going to be a leadoff double. Dixie Lee is up next, the catcher. Ball 1 on the outside. Trying to set things up here, potentially. Ball on the inside, ball 2. Ball 3 on the verge of losing her. Swing and a miss, strike 1. 3-1 now. Count on the ground. Lady Frost has it for out number 1. But meanwhile, the runner moves up to third. Let's see what Willow does. Ball 1 now. In the air. That's going to score a run. It's now 3-2 in favor of the Riveters. Right by the top of the order as Roz gets up to the plate. Running on empty is Savannah Evans, and it's out of here! Score 2 more for the Riveters. It is now 5-2 in favor of the Riveters. Roz is on a roll here. And Lufisto's going to be taking over the mound. She squares off against Olivia. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Strike 2 now, 86 on the gun. 5-2 in favor of the Riveters, bottom of the 7th. Got her looking. In steps Felicity with 2 gone. And we're going to have a pitching change over here. Have a hitting change here, pinch hitter. Sandal Colette is going to be taking over, not only at the plate, but she's going to be taking over at first. And she's retired. 1 pitch, 1 gone. 3 more for the Riveters. It's now 5-2 in favor of the Riveters. And in steps Melina. Strike 1. Ball 1, excuse me. Right over to Presley. Presley over to Colette for out number 1. And we're going to be having a pitching change over here. Darla is going to be taking things over here. In the air. Deep drive. Out of here. Cassie on the first pitch that she sees with the new pitcher. She scores a homer. It's now 5-3 in favor of the Riveters. Queens are closing, slowly but surely closing the gap over here. Let's see what Delmy Exo does as she's trying to race her 0 for 3 here in the game. Strike 2. Borderline. Got her swinging. Now, actually, the bullpen is our closer. Their closer's going to be warming things up in the bullpen. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Got her. Nope. Grounds out. Out number 3, the side's retired. But 1 run scores on a solo shot. It's now 5-3 in favor of Santa Barbara. Speaking of which, Ella's going to be kicking things off of inning number 9. Bottom of inning number 8, excuse me. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Ball 1. Trying to get her to chase, but she easily lays off on that one. 2-2. The 2-2. On the ground. Over to first for out number 1. And we're going to be having a pitching change here. Sandalvera is going to be taking things over. Swing and a miss, strike 1. She's going to be taking over in right field. The 1-1. In the air. Blooper out it. And she's thinking 2 out there. The throw is not in time. She's in there with a double. Moxie's up next. In the air. Out number 2. Giselle's up next. The deep drive, right side. Out of here! 2-1 shot for Giselle. They're riding in the gap over here. It's now 7-3, Santa Barbara. Dixie Lee is up next. And she will be replaced by Lexi. A lot of replacements here. Strike one, swing and a miss. On the ground. And Lexi's retired. 2 more for the Riveters. They set the bar as much as they can. And Kid is going to be closing the door here. Lady Frost is going to be the first batter. And Lady Frost is retired. Ground out. Mandy Leon is up next. In the air. Base hit for Melina. She's going to be kicking things. She's going to be in there with a 1-out double. Mickey James is up next. Ball 1. It ain't over till it's over. That's what the Yogi said, all right. Now true words have never been spoken. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. The 2-1. Strike 2. Could have been one way or the other, but it's strike 2. Oh! Hit by pitch. Oh, she's killed me. Just killed me. Strike 1. Very questionable strike zone. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. In the air, center. Out number 2. Marty Bell's their last chance. On the ground, foul. Ball 1. Strike 2. And on the ground, foul. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Ball game over. Riveters win. Series is tied at 2. Series is tied at 1 apiece. And Presley is the winning pitcher. And the losing pitcher is Savannah Evans. There you have it, folks. 7-3 in favor of the Riveters. The series is tied at 1 apiece. And a lot of homers in here. Total of 4. And 3 of them are with the Riveters. 1 for Cassie Lee of the Queens. And so that's going to have to do it for this edition. Until we meet again, baby, say goodbye.